What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us for another episode of Previously On. I'm joined today by Comic Dude and Marvell. We got Mr. BC I believe he's on the road, right? He's traveling.
Yeah, he's on the road. He's taking a page out of
I wouldn't say on the road. Is it considered on the road?
It's considered on the road. You're away from home and you have to work. You're
Okay.
on the road.
He's getting paid for it, so
yeah, exactly. That's fair.
And Mr. Key Issues is still on vacation, so he will be back soon. And we got an interesting show for you guys this week because, as it so happens, there was a slight miscommunication. So, in typical Kingpin's fashion, we're gonna go ahead and fucking wing it tonight.
Let's go.
Oh, why would we do anything different?
Right.
So first off, of course, we're going to start off by saying hello to the chat. And the first one I see is Wesley. I don't know if Baker or Hero might have got in earlier.
I think it was Hero. He messaged me earlier today saying he beat Baker. So I'm pretty sure it was Hero.
Okay.
I can't see Wesley's comment too, but
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got the man himself, Hero. How you doing tonight? And here he is, the legend, Michael Baker.
Absolutely.
Almost always the earliest. Hey, what's going on tonight? Yep, at 15 minutes international Canadian time.
It's true.
It's the exchange rate. Comic Chic, how you doing tonight?
Going on, man?
If you didn't catch it, he was just on an episode of Show Me Your Halls.
Yeah.
Great episode. Definitely check that out on the replay. Mr. Dan De La Torre, thank you for joining us. So we got Phil's Treehouse here. How you doing tonight?
What's going on, Phil?
And
stuff.
Tim said you had a tough time finding the stream. I don't know. Fucking YouTube. They don't want to let anybody watch us.
Nah.
Uncanny Swag, how you doing?
Hey.
All right. So there was a slight miscommunication. So we actually
my bad, guys.
Bad. No. I'd say it's not. It's not. It was
a team failure.
We all got thrown off, and it was just one of those weeks. So we're gonna do New Comic Book Day a little bit differently this week. We're gonna do it the style that we were doing it on the FOC show. We're gonna check out previews.
Let's do it.
Right? At least we have access to something.
Exactly. We have an alternative.
Yeah, we can see the good picks we got going on tonight.
You want to go right into that?
Yeah, we can go ahead and jump right into it. Why not? Let me
highlight a little bit of chat. I need to figure this out again.
We'll just go ahead and do this. You gotta hit the present tab or whatever. While Marvell's doing that. Just for BC.
I love it, man. I love it.
I know, right? I like the retro Nintendo tune.
It's great. There needs to be a uniform throne for all Kingpins to sit on. Not anywhere you want. Man, I'm on the road again. I don't have a choice.
This is facts right here. Every time BC is out.
Well, we make it happen. We make it work.
Yeah.
At least it's interesting.
Exactly.
12 honorable mentions. We got all previews tonight.
Yeah, there's gonna be a few.
All right. So I guess first we'll go ahead and mention ambassadors because people have actually been talking about this. I guess it's a new series coming out from Image that it sounds like I guess there's only like 6 people in the world get some powers or something like that. So they kind of have to be picked or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, Mark Millar's been posting a little bit about it. And it's something like a scientist has figured out like the formula to give of like superior human strength or whatever. So then it becomes a question of, who gets it and stuff like that before they can really like mass produce it, I assume. So yeah, I don't know how they decided, but I guess they chose a representative from a few countries, continents, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it sounds like it's going to be an interesting new series from Millar. You know, he's doing an event where he's putting together a lot of different shit that he's working on. So definitely worth keeping an eye on his stuff right now. This is something new. It sounds interesting. So
yeah, and every book is a different artist actually too, which is kind of interesting.
They're probably gonna feature you know, a different character. I mean, if there's 6 characters, I'm gonna guess it's probably 6 issues. So probably get one for each one, or you know, something like that.
Definitely.
All right, we can go ahead and pull it down a little more and see what else we got. And if you guys see anything that stands out, go ahead and definitely mention it.
Indigo Children, I thought, was one of the bigger ones as well that they were kind of talking about.
Yeah, that's another new series. It's coming out from Image, and I actually have no idea what it's about. It looks kind of like probably has like a horror vibe. So
I don't know if it's like a horror or like supernatural type of vibe. Yeah, some like kids go missing or something like that, or they reappear after like 15 years. So it's searching for them and asking them questions and stuff like that, I guess.
Maybe it's all the kids that disappeared and something is killing the children.
Start
that spec.
Crossover of all crossovers.
Yeah, right. All right. Let's see. What else do we got?
Local Man, I'm really excited for.
Yeah, man. I'm pumped for Local Man.
Yeah, first issue that was pretty good. So. All right.
Yeah, loves the covers that people are picking up. I know people like this one a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think Lovesick's been getting some, you know, some action. I mean, people are pretty into it. I actually have not read it, so.
Oh, there's action all right on that cover.
Tim's asking if this is FOC or New Comic Book Day. This is what's coming out in 2 days.
Yeah, this is what's coming out.
Yeah.
These are the New Comic Book Day picks. So this will be what's coming out on Wednesday or Tuesday, depending on if it's DC or not.
Yeah.
Because DC's just got to be fucking different.
Of course they do.
Right? All right. From Boom Studios, of course, we've got mention for Dude and Hyper, TMNT.
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers crossover. Some good covers on this one. You get to see the mutated Power Rangers on
the
Bleach
I'm excited for that one.
Right?
Dude, you actually reading this now?
Sorry?
I know you were hesitant to, but did you get into it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm picking up all the issues. I haven't read it yet, but I'm picking up all the issues. I have to get these helmet covers by Goni Montez at the bottom there. And then I'm definitely, like you said, Faith, the mutated Power Rangers. That's dope.
Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been grabbing the helmet covers just because, like I always grab the Eastman covers. One, and they've been doing like some kind of like, at least on I think 1 or 2 issues now, they've done like some kind of a video game sort of cover or whatever.
Yeah, like a retro video game look. Yeah,
I've been picking those up. So
this is the one that I liked a lot, the EM Gist one. It's a 1 in 100 virgin, and I think a 1 in 50.
Damn.
Trade. Oh, 1 in 75. So either way, it looks really good.
Fucking high on the incentives for that.
Yeah.
Especially considering, you know, it's like what, issue 3 or 4?
4, yeah.
Yeah, shit. Wow. All right. And of course, you know, got to go ahead and mention something is killing children just because we love it.
Yeah.
This has been really good. It's been. I still like House of Slaughter a little more, but
Erica is looking kind of bloody.
Yeah, just a little.
I'm thinking. Let's see if I remember right. Wasn't she? What? They were doing the fight with Cutter or whatever.
Yeah. That's still ongoing. So I don't know when that story arc ends, but
yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not complaining though. It's been pretty good.
Nah, yeah, Cutter's dope. All right. I'm sure we're all picking up Hellboy in Love.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Nothing from Dark Horse. Honest, yeah.
I've been reading that it's only Teenage Wasteland, but I mean that's just a very self-contained, like little short story. So
yeah, that one it kind of looked interesting to me, but it was one that again, like I just figured I'd go ahead and wait till it comes out and trade.
Yeah.
So I think I tend to do that with a lot of the Dark Horse stuff.
Yeah, I feel like you're not missing much, like for like a spec value type of thing. It's just a nice story to read. Yeah.
All right, so let's see what we got up. IDW doesn't really look like there's a whole lot there. I know there's been a little bit of noise about Dungeons and Dragons with the movie coming out, and with, I guess, they did a live action casting of the cartoon characters in the movie that they show up in there or something like that. So, I guess it was an appropriate time to start the Saturday morning cartoon series again.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of actually want to see the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Aside
I do too.
Like, take away the Dungeons and Dragons, it looks like a fun, like, fantasy movie.
It looks like a good fantasy movie, but I don't think it's gonna be tied too tightly to Dungeons and Dragons. You know what I mean?
Aside from the name, well,
I mean, I don't know. They're bringing in a lot of stuff from the lore. I mean, they're bringing in, the cartoon characters. They've got, the holders in there, the owl bears and stuff. There's a lot of shit from D&D stuff in there. But as far as like the actual, I guess the lore and the events that happen in the D&D universe, I don't know how tied it'll be to that shit. So.
Right?
Yeah.
It's almost like did anybody watch what was it, Battleship? I mean, really, how far?
Yeah. The movie, that fucking dumpster fire. I mean, it was not at all tied into the game, But then again, how do you tie that into the game? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and sidetrack here for a second, because I just found this out the other day, and this fucked me up when I heard it. They're making a Tetris movie.
Yes. Yes, they are.
What? How?
Like, what the fuck am I watching if I'm watching a Tetris movie?
Yo, you gotta be.
Isn't it?
You gotta be high on
Apple TV, isn't it?
I don't know.
I thought it was Apple TV because I think it's got what's his name, Taron Egerton into it. So I like him as an actor. The guy from Kingsman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's a pretty big name actor to be in it. So.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah.
All right. Sounds like Baker might have seen D&D already and is not a fan. So might not be that great of a movie. We'll see. I was so shocked that they were making a Tetris movie, man. I was like, so we're just gonna fucking watch.
Wow. I can't wrap my head around that, man.
What do you think about how the game?
All right. Okay. That makes a little more sense.
Okay.
You know what movie I saw? I think it was during the preview of Black Adam. It was a movie based on like when Michael Jordan gets a sponsorship from Nike. Did you see that?
Yeah. What was it? I think Air or something like that.
Yeah, Air.
I haven't seen it yet.
What a weird idea of a movie, but
I know it's basically a documentary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that they're basically making documentaries and just putting them out there as movies now.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? I guess you can't really fucking put a movie in the theaters too much anymore.
Exactly. All right, dude, this is your time to shine.
All right, get him, dude.
Oh no.
Well, that's the show, guys.
Yeah, so it's gonna be for DC books this week, guys. There's nothing actually, that good in there this week. I apologize.
Wow. All right.
Action Comics has been pretty good. I'll say it's a nice.
Read. I think somebody new took over, right? It was.
No, I think it's. Johnson? So there's what's his name? Philip Kennedy Johnson, who's been doing the entire run. I think there's a backup. Tom Taylor.
I got you.
I thought Tom Taylor was doing a backup, maybe.
Okay, so it is still Johnson that's on it then. All right, cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, his run's been pretty good. I mean, Superman's a tough character, right? To be honest.
Yeah.
Because how you write?
How is he a tough character to write?
Because how you write a good story about a fucking character that basically has no weaknesses.
Yeah.
Well, that's what makes it easy too.
Psycho.
He's got no weaknesses. You can write him into a hole, man. You can write him right back out.
But that's not a good story though, bro. Because like in every comic story that you read, you think about it, like it's the character's weaknesses or the flaws or whatever that is central to the story that makes the story.
Yeah.
And Superman really doesn't have that. So going in, you're kind of handicapping yourself as a writer. It's stuff you could get away with more during the Golden Age, but you're really not going to see a whole lot of characters. I mean, even you look at the characters that are even Superman reminiscent that have been made in modern times, like for instance, Sentry, who they created as a deeply flawed character just on Superman's power level. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
because you got to have that built-in flaw. So but for a Superman story, action's pretty good right now, and actually Superman is pretty good. Tom Taylor's doing a good job of it. So
yeah, I feel like with the new one they kind of dumbed it down for with the relaunch. They said no, like you need to make it accessible for people to get into. So
like me,
like me.
I actually got reading it, and it's pretty good. The regular Superman run,
right?
But
I mean,
maybe I'll give this a shot.
Yeah, I don't remember which one's better, but I mean, they're both pretty accessible to read, so give it a shot.
All right, we're going to mention Gotham Knights real quick just because this is, I think, the final issue. Actually, the C cover is pretty dope, and it's the last one. It has the game code. I believe this is the one with the game code, right?
Yeah. Gilded City.
Yeah. So this is the last one you'll need to get that special 7th code or whatever fucking bullshit's going on with that.
I think if you get all 6, you get a bonus 7th.
I think so.
Yes.
So there you go. Make sure you pick up this one if you've been collecting them. All right. We got Blue Beetle Graduation Day. That was one of the we were just talking about this the other day. So they've done the last 2 years the round robin for DC on a comic book series, where basically the fans get to vote for what series they want to see. And Blue Beetle was actually one of the options, not this year, but the year before. I think we found out it didn't win, but they still made it anyway. So
yeah. Perfectly timing for the movie.
Right. Convenient.
What a coincidence.
Dark Knights of Steel. Man, was that on a fucking delay or something? Like
it seems like it has been, and I don't know why, because just get it done and over with.
Well, he is writing a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
He's writing like fucking Deceased, Superman, Nightwing. What else is he writing right now? Shit, I'm sure there's other stuff. So, I guess that might be maybe why that it's delayed. But it's finally coming back. Definitely feels like it's been a minute.
Yeah.
All right, I know nothing about DC RWY, BY or whatever. That's
me either. But I feel like I want to try it though. But I don't know any of the characters, so I just feel like it'd be lost way too much.
Yeah.
The only thing I really know about it is that issue 6 from the last series blew up.
Oh, did it ever, man?
Yeah, it was like real low fucking print run or some shit.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to be canceled.
Oh, was that it? Okay.
Yeah, the story was they were supposed to be canceled when they did the shutdown, and then somehow they slipped out of the warehouse into the Walmart packs.
That's right. What it was. Yeah.
And then we got a volume 2 somehow.
Yep.
Funny how that works.
Yeah. All right. Detective Comics, another one. It's on an interesting run. It started off. I thought it started off really good. It's kind of slowed down a little bit for me, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely different for Superman, or I'm sorry, Batman. It's fighting fucking werewolves and shit. Like,
yeah, it's gotten a little too weird. And then I just saw that he's still on it, so maybe I'll wait for a new story arc to kick off to get back into it. Because right now I'm waiting for it to be over. To be quite honest, because I'm way lost on.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it started off like I was into it like the first 2 issues of the arc or whatever, and then somewhere along the way I kind of lost track of shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with Batman now?
It's a grand opera.
Yeah, like I think that's the vibe they were going for, but man, it's meh. All right, what else do we got? Gotham City Year 1. I'm actually not reading that one, so
Didn't even know it was ending at this point. Holy crap!
I know, right?
I missed the entire series.
Harley Quinn 28 got another dope ass prison cover.
Yeah, Harley's been really good actually. Like
Yes.
yeah. Now with the newer arc, hasn't been half bad. I do like it. I love that Dan Mora 25.
Yeah.
Definitely Dan Mora.
And I think Kalita did the Women's Days or whatever.
Yeah. Quan International.
Oh, Quan.
Yeah.
Okay. That's definitely a different take on Harley too.
Yeah.
All right. Mentioned Keys Icon versus Hardware #2. Basically Superman versus Iron Man. So probably should have been over at about halfway through issue #1.
Really though, it should have been.
I wouldn't have started. Lazarus Planet's been pretty good though. So far.
It has, but the event is basically over.
Yeah, so I don't
know what's still going
on. Yes, yeah. But I kind of like it. If we took out the Lazarus Planet part, it would still be pretty good for what they're doing with both Wonder Woman and Shazam. I like it so far.
Yeah, it's actually cool to get them to see them getting those two characters, together, just because their lore and mythology plays, so well together. They both got heavy ties to the Greek mythology, but they really haven't done a whole lot of stories with them both.
Mm-hmm. And they botched it with the fucking movie. How dare you?
Right? All right. Punchline, Gotham game.
Finally comes to an end. This has been pretty good, actually. I do like this.
Punchline's been dope. There's usually, okay, there it is. There's usually a really dope shoe cover. I think he's been doing B covers on all these.
A lot of nice rogues gallery. Kind of.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, it has been a surprisingly good miniseries. I don't generally put a whole lot of stock, especially with DC in these like little sidebar series, but they have a bunch of them lately that have been really good. Punchline, both of the Joker series, pretty good.
Yeah.
The Sandman stuff's been good. Stargirl's been
Stargirl never got into it.
Yeah, I mean, I see what they were trying to do. They were trying to use the series to bring back some Golden Age characters and stuff like that. It just didn't really.
Didn't stick.
Yeah, not really.
No.
You know what? Sheik mentioned that he's really into the series. I'm glad someone's enjoying it.
Yeah, sure. It's not horrible. It's just it doesn't seem like it's very confusing in that they seem to put all this effort and emphasis on bringing these characters back and then completely forgot about it. But I mean, that's almost typical of DC too. Like,
just wasted talent.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a one-shot series. And then I saw all this little space coming out. I'm like, oh no! You can get me for a one-shot, but not a series.
Yeah, no, it was actually supposed to be like pretty big with tying it into the JSA and like I said, bringing back those like sidekick characters. I don't want to. I keep saying bringing back. I guess that's not exactly the right way of describing it because some of them didn't even exist before, but they were supposed to have existed during the Golden Age or something like that. So yeah, they were introducing new characters that were supposed to be from the Golden Age to a certain extent, and yeah, they just, like I said, they just seem to have forgotten about it. There's been not really much of anything where they've featured them or that I can think of, or that they've even showed up yet. So we'll see, maybe down the road.
Yeah.
All right, we got Static Shadows of Dakota getting a design cover on there, so Keys is going to be picking that up.
You know what? They should have done the Coipel, even a color swap or something.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a good one.
Let's be real. That's the only reason why I went to a second print, was because of that.
It probably did have a lot to do with it. That was a dope fucking cover, and I feel like a lot of people did pick it up just for that cover.
Yep.
Archil, what's going on? All right, What else we got? Tim Drake, Robin. I haven't read any of that shit, to be honest.
I jumped off really early just because I don't like the artist on it who's still doing work on it. So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for maybe that to end.
All right, now we're gonna get me started here because we've got Unstoppable Doom Patrol #1, and man, I'm excited for this to come out. These scratch off covers, I'm gonna try and collect them all. I know there's like 6 of them, and you know I'm a fan of Doom Patrol. So,
are they scratch and sniff?
No, you scratch them off, and it reveals the different character that Jane could be. So.
Okay.
It's a cool idea for a cover. Yeah. You know, I haven't really seen a whole lot of scratch out covers. Has there been any other scratch out covers?
I don't think
that I know of.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, at least.
Yeah, I can't think of any, but yeah, and I mean, it's Doom Patrol. It's definitely going to be a fun read. Hopefully, it'll be good. Zerdy cover is dope on there. Get the design cover, of course. And let's see, we got Waller versus Wildstorm. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I jumped off of this series before it even started because I was really disappointed when I found out that it wasn't Waller versus Wildcats. That's what I was hoping for.
I might give this a shot. You know what? I know people like Amanda Waller's Suicide Squad, so they've been kind of okay. It's a Black Label, so hopefully it's a little, at least more mature, adult oriented. So something to actually like make it worth the while rather than just being that was basically a Suicide Squad book. So
yeah,
I'll try it.
I think I'll probably pick it up from the LCS. There's actually a really dope incentive for it.
The 1 in 25, yeah.
Especially because you don't see Amanda Waller on many covers to begin with. So, man, I can't remember who did it.
Eric Battle.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a sweet design. The how they're all in her suit jacket.
Yeah, it actually does not show it over here. I forget how you do that. Dude would have to explain, but he is away at the moment.
Oh shit! I'm looking it up on my screen. I didn't realize you couldn't see that.
Yeah, you're if you're only sharing tab, it won't show the other tab. You gotta share entire screen.
You've
been clicking on them the entire time, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Well, if we had the flags, we would have been able to see it. All right.
Yeah, and that's the thing with that Doom Patrol cover, because like if you want to collect all the characters, you got to kind of get 7 of them because you want to obviously keep one unscratched.
Well, they're intermixed 1 in 5, and you don't know what until you see something underneath it. So, what if your shop got all the same one? You would never.
Right?
Know.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I had to fucking find them in the secondary market already scratched off. Hope that they're not too fucked up from the scratching off.
But then, what if you want to slab it? Do you think it would come back green label?
I don't know how that's going to work. That's what I'm curious about. I mean, I'm not going to slap them just for that reason, unless it's the unscratched one. But yeah, I don't know how that would work with CGC because technically it's a damaged cover at that point.
Or how would they grade the part that has a scratch part? Like, what if it's a little scratch? Would they
right? What if there's a nick on there, like a lottery?
Yeah, would you consider that like a 9.6 or something like that?
Yeah. It's a dicey slope.
Well, that's what happens when you bet on CGC. You never know.
Right? Yeah, they'll charge your head first right into that motherfucker. All right, we got Avengers Beyond kicking off. Avengers versus Beyonder, I guess.
This was good when it was All Out Avengers before they did the relaunch. I'm going to assume the story's carrying over, so I liked it so far. So I'll give it a read for sure.
Yeah, and it basically is essentially just a continuation of that series, correct?
Yeah, it was something that they were leading up to behind the scenes.
Okay. And we got Betsy Braddock, Captain Britain, number 2. I'm surprised this made it to a second issue, to be honest.
Another one of those Excalibur type of.
Essentially,
I
mean,
it's with Martini Howard, to be quite honest.
Who's picking this up?
See, and that's it right there. It's hard to find people other than like fucking me and you that are probably picking this shit up.
Well, that's it, right? Who's like, oh, that's my favorite character, you know?
Like, yeah, I feel like there's probably not a whole lot of people reading it. It's
okay. Right. A lot of people are getting relaunched because they've done how many Excalibur series, and
this is like
too many.
Knights of X, Legion of X.
Yeah,
I mean, this is at least the third. All right, Clobber in Time. Yo, there was a Clobber in Time series like last year or the year before, wasn't there?
I could not.
I could have swore there was. I know there was just a Thing miniseries not too long ago. I thought they called it Clobber in Time.
Possibly.
Yeah. All right, so I don't know if this is a second volume or if it's attached to that one at all or not.
Oh, probably not. It's probably some crossover book for the sake of crossing over.
Yeah, basically it looks like Thing versus the Hulk, which is always a good time. Might be a story worth reading. All right. Of course, we got Daredevil, which has been absolutely fantastic. Kind of sad that Zdarsky and Chichetto's time is going to be up on it soon. But I'm going to try and enjoy what story that we've got left. It's going to be a hard arc to follow.
Yeah. Sure.
But you know what won't be hard to follow? That fucking Electra Ross cover, man.
Yeah, that one's kind of rough.
Man,
yeah,
I mean,
don't get me wrong. Face a bit.
I love Ross's covers. This is easily for me the worst one of this lot. Yes, I guess if this is the worst one though, that's not bad. So
not the best. So that luckily he did a lot of covers. So you can choose.
The Electra is just a little dicey. All right, we got Deadpool number 5, and I guess I don't know if it was a preview or something that was coming out. I guess so. Deadpool had a symbiote dog baby or some shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on in Deadpool.
Oh god!
But that sounds like a typical Deadpool run. Yeah. I think I'm actually an issue or 2 behind on it, so I gotta catch.
I'm actually reading this now, and it's actually pretty good for a Deadpool series. You get what you pay for, but it's been stupid fun, so I like it.
Yeah. And that's exactly what you expect out of a Deadpool series. So, I mean, I just said the words. He had a symbiote baby dog or some shit, and nobody batted an eye.
They're like, yeah, that sounds great.
Sounds like some Deadpool
we're
shit.
Used to it.
Right. All right, and we got Invincible Iron Man number 4. I think the highlight for me has been the Leighton covers. To be honest,
incredible.
Yeah. I mean, it's been. I guess it's been an okay start to the series. But yeah, these connecting Leighton covers with the whole like armor vault is pretty dope. I think there's going to be 8 of them, 8 or 12.
I think it's 8. Yeah. So we're halfway there.
Yeah. And of course, the Ross.
Yeah.
All right. This is going to be a big book this week.
It is.
It's
the biggest book.
Especially with the Jaws homage.
Oh, man. I'm picking that up. 100%.
Fuck yeah. That's like an instant buy right there.
Me and Hero were talking about this book this week. He was hoping it would be our number 1 pick of the week. He said, we're all fired if it's not. I said, don't you worry. It's my number 1 pick.
I probably would have been mine too.
Yeah.
If we had slides, it would be all our number 1s. So there you
go. You can't go wrong with Jeff.
No, you can't.
All right, we got, let's see, Nightcrawlers next. I think this is the final issue of the Nightcrawlers.
No, it's the second print.
Oh, second issue. I'm sorry. Yeah. So we're
number
10
1
years.
Yeah.
10 years in the future, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one's 100 years, I believe.
I think it's 1,000.
Oh, is it 1,000?
I think we're at 100 now with the.
Oh, okay. So it's like 100
and
1,000. I gotcha. All right. Well, we're moving right along. Rasputin has and this character Wagnerine have probably been the two standouts from the whole Sins of Sinister event.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see him bring both of those characters over, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, we got Planet Hulk, World Breaker number 5. Surprisingly good series. I didn't think that I would really be too into it. It's just kind of a standalone
Future.
Continuation of the Planet Hulk story, sort of.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm not surprised because it is Greg Pak.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is Greg Pak writing it again, so
yeah,
it has been really good. I'm kind of I think they could have kept going with it a little more, maybe a volume 2.
Or at least like 10 issues, because this is very short. So it does leave room for like, a continuation. So
they might, they might.
I could see it happening. All right, now we'll get into Star Wars. So I'll just go ahead and let you guys take control because I know you got this, right?
Yes, absolutely.
There's your Star Wars books for the weeks, guys. That's it.
Basically, dude's review of DC.
Same thing, man. If you guys want Star Wars and DC reviews, I'm your guy.
You probably do have more Star Wars knowledge than I do, dude. So don't sell yourself short.
I mean, I watched all the movies. That's about it.
I watched like the first 5 minutes of the first one.
That was
the original one. I couldn't get into it. I tried it. It was my 2022 goal.
That's your homework for the weekend. I diss on Star Wars, but that's only because I don't read it. I actually enjoyed the Star Wars. I enjoyed the movies. They were fantastic.
That, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings I've never watched, but I know I would like it. I just can't commit to it for some reason.
Okay, I understand the Lord of the Rings. I know everyone's gonna hate on me. I didn't dig Lord of the Rings, but Harry Potter, man.
I know what it is for Star Wars because the movies were made in like the early 80s, so he can't speed them up to watch them.
It's true.
It's too slow for him.
It is. I'm watching the show now, and I can't find a website that I can kind of speed it up. So I have to watch it at like the normal time. It's fucking killing me, but it's good. It's Attack on Titan. It's really good. So, but I wish I could speed up just a little bit.
Yeah. Baker, boo this man.
Right. If only I would have had it queued up.
Yeah, right.
Slack.
Boo this man.
Oh, I guess dude had it queued up.
Did that work?
He booed himself.
Oh, he booed himself. All right. Even better.
Nice.
No, he likes Lord of the Rings. He likes Lord of the Rings. He just doesn't know that he likes
Baker wants to boo me. That's fair. That's fair.
He just doesn't know he likes Lord of the Rings yet. That's all.
Just not my cup of tea, man.
Man, you know what? I was late. I'm late to the party on a lot of things. So you know what? I will give it a shot. A conscious, shot at some point. So.
All right. So for the Star Wars covers, probably the women's history covers are going to be the big winners this week. Other than I would say, the first issue of Jabba's Palace. Yeah. Jabba's Palace, I think, is just revisiting some anthology-style stories of different characters from Jabba's Palace, I believe, but I'm not 100% on that. All right, next up we got Strange Academy Finals, and this is coming to a close soon. I think we got 2 more issues of this, I believe.
Number 6 is the last one.
I think 6 is it. So yeah,
this has been good. You know what? I hope that they stick the landing with the last issue, but it's been pretty good so far. So
yeah, I hope they do too, and I'm gonna be interested to see again, how or where they use these characters in the future. So
yeah, for sure.
All right, we got Thor 33. Man, I forget where we're at in Thor, to be honest. Isn't he fighting fucking Doom?
Yes, Doom is showing up everywhere.
Yeah, he really is, man. Doom is all over the place, but it's Doom, so you should expect this.
It makes sense. I feel like they're kind of dragging it out just for Torrin Gobin back to write because she was so kind of just dumped onto it after Donny Cates left, but I think it's the one she's coming back for, allegedly. Yeah, allegedly Donny Cates is writing this one, but I don't know about that for sure. But yeah, they've been kind of dragging this out for a little too long. It's the one with his sister. Now she's all grown up. So yeah, they've just been kind of going through that for like the last 3 issues. So I'm not really sure what their whole end game is.
All right, and we got Venom Lethal Protector. Man, bunch of dope covers on this week. Even the A cover is really good. And then of course you got the Momoko women's variant with Silver Sable. You don't see her get a whole lot of covers. And
that Venom.
In contrast to the Elektra, yeah, this was where all the effort went this week. That fucking Venom is fire.
Oh yeah, man, that's fire. That's beautiful.
That's a definite cover grab.
Yeah.
And X-Men Unforgiven is I don't know, it's tying into some fucking standalone demon event, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, with the vampires from when Jubilee was a vampire.
Oh, vampires, okay.
Yeah.
I've grabbed these, but I haven't read any of them yet, so.
I read the first one and I was really not into it. I think this is the second part of the story, and it was. I hope it's not the same writer because it was pretty terrible, to be quite honest.
I know I got them all coming. I thought it was an event or something that they were doing, so just went ahead and pre-ordered them. All right, Dynamite, probably not shit coming out from Dynamite, really.
Probably not. A lot of covers.
Lots of covers from Barbarella. What else we got?
As per usual.
Yeah. Red Sonja, yeah.
Vampirella. Oh, that one's getting a lot of talk on the Perio.
Yeah, the Perio.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why.
Yeah, we can talk about it now. I actually, yeah, I mean that's gonna be probably one of the covers of the week, to be honest. This week, that Perio.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm. But they missed the mark. They should have done it. They should have done it in red. I get what you're trying to put across. You should have done it in blood. That would have been the better.
Yeah. If you did not pre-order that one, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. All right, and last but not least, we got the standalone indie picks. And let me know if you see anything that jumps out at you. Wow, is that? I think that's supposed to be Donald Trump on a cover.
Oh no.
Why?
No, that's actually.
It's like a really bad version of him.
Yeah, it really is.
No, it actually is part of. Sorry, this one I am reading. It's about it's a son of a mobster, and he's running for, I think, like city mayor or something like that.
Oh, I thought it was just supposed to be like a really bad version of Donald Trump.
He's like the hidden secret of the mobster because he's gay and stuff like that. So
okay.
Like his father's like sending his like mafia goons after him to kind of shut him up a little bit.
All right. Then.
Actually, been really good for. It's been written by Steve Orlando.
Okay. Let's see. We got a bunch of Dynamic Forces picks. Looks like.
Yeah. Jim Starlin signed.
All right. Probably about all we got this week.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Liquid Kill. That's been pretty good. I did like that so far.
Yeah, Liquid Kill. That's been interesting. And I think they do the video game homage covers on those too.
Yeah, the Whatnot book.
Yeah, another one of them. The Exile. Yeah. That's the Wesley Snipes book. So, all right, guys. Well, kind of. I guess we didn't really have. We gave a top pick, obviously.
Yeah, it's Jeff.
So
it's Jeff.
Still counts, right?
Yeah. But that's what we're picking up this week for the most part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much everything, right?
Yeah, pretty much. What's new?
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and jump into the next portion that we're going to be winging.
It's
Who hit it?
Do it.
Got it.
Thailand, nowhere close to an actual news network.
A little bit of technical difficulties.
Right?
This is all live, people. This is all live.
That's the show. See you next Saturday.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll try it
All right.
Saturday. Bye.
We'll go ahead and start it off with this since we got it in the chat. Kang is innocent. Kang is guilty. It's been all over the news. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was a variant. That was not Jonathan Majors. It's a variant. Stand on
Kang variant. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to make of it. So, like, obviously there was some kind of a situation. The police got involved. I guess his girlfriend or whatever initially made allegations of some kind of abuse or something like that, and then recanted later. I believe that's where we're at with the whole thing.
Oh, really? Eh?
Yeah. So,
damn.
yeah. So, whatever. I guess. And now there's been a lot of, I guess, filmmakers that have been coming out and I don't know, I guess saying various things about Jonathan Majors or whatever. It's kind of like, I don't know. It almost feels like they're piling on a little bit at this point.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, the woman came out and made her allegations, but now we still got filmmakers talking shit. Oh yeah, you're just piling on.
It's still your reputation is tarnished to that point, regardless of if it happened or not. It's just it always seems to happen at the height of their careers, right? Kang takes off. Jonathan Majors, was Kang and then Creed, and man, it's just sad to see that this happened to him. But like from the movie standpoint, right? Like, what do you guys think is going to happen here on out? Do you think he's going to go forward? DC kept Ezra Miller on, right?
Yeah, I would imagine that more, especially with
with
it being recanted as quickly as it was. I'd imagine that Marvel will just continue forward just fine.
Yeah, I would assume.
Some irony, they can recast him with a variant, and that's just the variant just looks different. So,
exactly.
Honestly, like I don't think that's really going to do much to him. I mean, yeah, it's bad publicity, but I mean, really, like they're so invested in the Kang era that I don't think it's going to do anything for him. And yeah, it's kind of weird that he went from the hero to all this like shit talk coming all at once. So
I know, right? It's like, where were all these fucking filmmakers talking all this shit before any of this happened?
Exactly.
Why didn't you say nothing then?
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess I kind of get it because, like, even if they had, who would have fucking believed them?
Exactly.
But at the same time, your position's not much better right now because she recanted that shit pretty quick. So,
we will see.
Oh, away, man. Yeah, well, it's too bad to see that happen.
We just wish everybody.
I don't know what really happened, but
everybody hopefully will get it worked out and move forward, and it'll be fine, right? All right. Next up, we got another announcement that just came out here. I think within maybe even the last few hours. Secret Invasion. We finally got a date for it, and it's actually sooner than I thought it was going to be. How about you guys?
Yeah, it's set for June 21st. And actually, you know what? I feel like it's later than I thought. Like I would have thought they would have hit it around April or something like that.
Okay, I guess I should clarify that. Initially, with what it was supposed to come out, it's later than I thought it was going to be. But after they announced the delay to it, I kind of figured it was going to be more towards the end of the year.
Oh, no, I always thought it was going to be 2023. I feel like they really need to, like this is going to be like another like little stepping stone that they're going to use in towards, the more cosmic route and stuff like that. So I think they really need to push this one along for sure. But yeah, you know what, June wouldn't be a bad time to, have 6-8 episodes of the show. So I'm ready for it. Finally, give us another trailer though.
I know, right? Getting this close, and we really haven't seen much of anything. But there's probably a reason. Probably a reason for that. And actually, they can sort of segue that into another topic that we were mentioning. There was a lot of Marvel news to come out here really quickly all at once. And I guess it kind of ties in with the last story maybe a little bit. There was a lot of Marvel news that came out really quickly all at once. Yeah, especially considering the subreddit and shit just got shut down. You know, so it might have been a little bit of a distraction play, you know, so people are theorizing to kind of take away from the whole Jonathan Majors story. So
that's Victoria Alonso's big exit move. Getting
that too, yeah.
Yeah, that was a big exit.
Another huge one. Yeah, what I read initially said that she resigned, but I guess there were reports coming out later or something.
Come out after the fact, yeah.
But don't they always say that? No, I wasn't fired. You know, I chose to leave.
Yeah, exactly. And then the company comes back and says, "No, we fired her."
It was like, you can't fire me because I quit.
Exactly.
Yeah, one of them.
But let's be real, though. You know, like the effects haven't been that great in the last little bit. You know, I haven't been wowed. You know, it's all right.
Yeah.
You're not stepping up to the plate, man. Like, you're working for Disney. You got to get your shit together.
But if she's been the head of VFX for the last 2 decades, and she was on top of, you know, everything that we've got for this entire saga. So, I mean, yeah, maybe they have been a little overworked, but in the last, you know, 3 years, where have we been? We've been in the middle of a pandemic where people have shut down, lost jobs. People don't want to work, so you're hiring all these new people who might not have the experience that, you know, more qualified people do. So, you know, there's factors. I mean, I wouldn't just say, oh, you know, like, good she's gone type of thing, but so.
You know. Overworked and compared to what exactly? I mean, I get that there might be a lot of pressure there and everything like that, but you're a visual effects artist. You're not fucking child slave labor in India or anything like that. Like, I mean, what are you doing that's so overworking? You know, yeah. If you want to say that there's too much pressure there to hit deadlines or whatever, yeah, I mean, I can understand that. Maybe, and that's something that they could probably work around the deadlines and how much shit they're pushing out, which seems to be what they're doing anyway.
Yeah.
So,
and they make it sound like there's like one person working there. Like, how many people work in the studio?
Right, it really does. It's like,
and not for nothing, when you're getting hired by Marvel's not going anywhere. You know, you can invest in them a little more. You can, you know, hire a few more workers at a living wage. If that was the case for some people, then
yeah, you'd think so.
Yeah,
but apparently it's an issue enough that people are coming out and complaining, and people are getting fired or resigning over it. So, yeah, still making decent movies and TV series for the moment. So,
yeah, keep on pumping them out.
Yeah, just push them out.
Did we talk about last week, or are you going to mention? Did you guys hear that Disney is laying off? Is it like what, 4,000 employees or something?
7,000.
7,000 employees. Like, what is going on?
That's a lot.
Well, I mean, what kind of employees are we talking about here? Are we talking about the motherfucker that operates the roller coaster at the theme park, or the dude that's fucking writing the next, Marvel movie?
I'm sure both, but still 7,000, man. That's going to do some damage.
It sounds like a lot, but they're a pretty big company. I mean, how many people do they have working for them?
Now, when you say Disney's a very encompassing thing. So they're talking about, you know, like as a whole, they could be laying off, you know, 60 people at, you know, Disneyland China, and, you know, 30 people at Disneyland Paris. That's 70 people. That sounds like a lot for one company, but for Disney, they're like, oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, we'll hire them back next season.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. I don't know. It's hard to say what exactly to make of that report. Like I said, it does sound like a big number, but at the same time, given how big Disney itself is, and it just depends on where it's all concentrated and everything like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, how many people do work for Disney? That's a better question as a whole.
Right.
Like what percentage?
I'd imagine it's got to be a lot.
Yeah. This won't even
just
be
even running one of those theme parks alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you have to have a lot of motherfuckers in there. So, I don't know. I imagine we'll hear more about it later, especially if there's more layoffs to come down the road. Then it might be something you might be more concerned about.
But I mean, how many people did Twitter let go? I mean, that was a significant number. No one batted an eye. Like people are literally being fired like on the spot. So
yeah,
they're definitely a smaller company than Disney is. I'm just gonna take a guess.
I mean, I didn't bat an eye because I'm a comic guy, not a Twitter guy. But yeah, that's a fair point, honestly.
All right, let's see what else do we got. Well, so there's been some reports, and oh man, if only we had Hyper here for this one. TMNT, I guess the Last Ronin, maybe getting a like sort of God of War style video game. I don't know if it'll ever see fruition or not, but I guess it's being worked on. So, did you guys be into that?
I think it would be dope, honestly. I think it'd be a fantastic idea. They've done TMNT games in the past, but a Last Ronin style would be awesome.
I mean, yeah, and it's gonna be that obviously that hack and slash vibe. If they're doing God of War style, I imagine they'll throw in some puzzles and
yeah, exactly.
So
I would love that. It doesn't even matter if it's TMNT. Like that's the kind of game that I like, the hack and slash kind of game. So
I'd be into it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, even more so if it is TMNT.
Yeah, sure. But why does it have to be Last Ronin? Like, why couldn't they just do it TMNT?
I kind of wondered that myself too, because if you do the Last Ronin, it sort of limits you on character selection.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was thinking about it too, and I was like, well, maybe they feel like they'd sort of be rehashing it if they did a regular Turtles one, because they've had so many of them now.
Yeah.
Mostly platformers, but still, there's still beat 'em ups or kind of in that same vein. So
True.
Yeah, I guess they just want to try out a different version of the property, maybe, and see where that takes them.
I mean, Hyper's going to support you anyway, so
yeah, he's down for.
Yeah, one sale down for sure.
Yeah. All right, looks like we got two more things to talk about real quick. Either way we go, we're probably going to be wrapping it up with a tearjerker, so we'll go ahead and mention Gaga first. And the Harley Quinn photos from Joker 2. Did you guys get to check those out? Did you see the?
Unfortunately, I did. Man, I don't know. I can't dig it. Maybe it's just because I don't quite dig the casting, but I didn't like that look. I know they're trying to do something accurate, something realistic, right? You can't have her walking around in a jumpsuit like you do in the cartoons, right?
I think it's pretty much as close as you can get. It's
as close as you can get and keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. I got my doubts about this.
But I mean, when you look at some of the other people, like they're all dressed like clowns. So maybe she's just going for a clown-inspired look. I don't see this is going to be like her look throughout the movie. I feel like for this scene, I don't know whether she goes to, if she's coming out of court, like maybe she's like a psychiatrist lawyer and she was representing, or maybe she was giving a testimony.
She definitely was. Yeah, she's definitely walking out of a court.
Yeah, but maybe she was just giving a testimony in court because he shot De Niro, right? That's how the movie kind of ended, or towards the end.
Yeah.
So maybe she's there as a character witness type of thing, as his psychiatrist. So there you go.
Kenneth, what's going on?
Hey.
Yeah, it's a different look. I don't know. I'm just not into the whole, I guess, premise of the movie itself. I've talked about this before. I don't like my Joker having an origin to begin with, and then the musical aspect of it, like, don't get me wrong, she's great casting for a musical. A Star Is Born was fantastic,
Yeah,
I don't want my Joker to be a musical. I mean,
exactly,
it
and
can have
that's what
a scene or
gets me.
two, but I
My
mean,
prediction is they're going to like meet in like someone's apartment and they're going to dance together and she's going to sing to him. That is my guess, and that's going to be your musical.
we'll see. We'll see.
Or some
Well,
killing
hopefully,
spree,
I hope
dancing
you're right.
around.
'Cause I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm
I
trying
think
to look at it
people
like an Elseworlds Joker story.
Well, I think she's just gonna like sing to him as like you would do to like your loved one or whatever. Like I think people are just making too much of a big deal on just to shit on DC just for the sake of shitting on DC for no reason. Because I mean, technically, then you would say Guardians of the Galaxy is a musical because it has a musical scene into it. So
It actually has several.
yeah. So Guardians
I
of the
will, if it's not a musical, Marvel, I will buy you Popeyes.
Galaxy. Ooh.
If it's not a musical, but like if there's more than just one little scene, like I hope it's just a certain little scene or a killing spree. They go on a little song and dance and kill everyone.
Mhm.
Okay, but if the whole movie turns out like there's multiple, like
And
that's gonna kill it for me.
yeah, that's what it is for me too. Because whenever you say musical, in my mind, that I start thinking that the whole movie is going to be literally a fucking musical, singing, and that's a musical to me. Other than that, it's basically a movie with some music scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, like Guardians of the Galaxy was another one we just pointed out. That's a good example. There were several musical scenes in that, but to me, it's still not a musical. It's just got several scenes to go that route. So if it's like that, cool. I'm cool with it. I just don't want to have to sit through the whole fucking thing of singing. Like, it'd just be super annoying to me.
Did we have a release date yet? Probably not, eh?
I don't think so.
2025, maybe?
Probably. Well, and then you got to factor in the inevitable delays and pushbacks. So, late 2025.
Hopefully.
Right. All right. And last but not least, the biggest tearjerker of the night, Ash is gone.
They finally did it. They finally got rid of Ash Ketchum from Pokemon.
Yeah. I guess
Man, the guy didn't even become a master, bro.
Yes, he did.
He did. He won.
But-
He won
but-
again.
But
Finally.
he didn't catch them all, and that's the most important part.
I mean,
He did not catch them all.
He didn't even
I
catch
feel
like
like
2% of them.
No.
yeah, he was never going to, because they're gonna keep making fucking Pokemon long after he's gone. They just need a new character for the younger kids to get invested in now. So here we are. It's like we got it. They're basically pulling off DC's Crisis on Infinite Earths without doing the whole Crisis shit. There's a relaunch and shit, get some new kids into it. New
They
characters.
need somebody they can relate to, right? Yeah, new character.
Yeah.
But why did they what was their reasoning though? Like I feel like he could have become world champion and he could have still continued on to his adventures. He could have still went back to places that he hasn't been to, so you can bring in that nostalgia from like the Johto season and stuff like that. There was still room for. I guess it's just going around in circles. The story runs out, but I mean, it's working for The Simpsons, so why not?
Well, there's a lot of shit that they really could have done, I think, differently to sort of give them a send off than, I guess, what they actually did. So basically, it sounds like it was a pretty bland episode for the most part.
What a letdown.
Yeah, catching up with a couple of characters from early seasons and shit like that. Which, I mean, normal stuff that you would expect, but like, really, there's a whole lot of fucking nothing happens in it.
Yeah.
So.
And I felt like it could have been like a longer special, like even an hour. Like this is like your main human character. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Right? Like there was just a lot of shit that they really could have brought back and hit on that would have been more significant than even some of the stuff that they did.
Yeah.
I think it was you, Marvel, mentioned that they could have even, like just that one scene there that was reminiscent of, the early episode where he saw the Ho-Oh in the sky. And it was right there in the end episode. They could have just put him in the fucking sky, but no. Nope.
Well, it could be like allegedly, like he he like walking on the road, then he sees a rainbow. So if you remember the first episode, he did see a rainbow that was Ho-Oh. So maybe that was just like something that they're not showing to us. But I mean, I haven't watched the episode.
I think they could have showed it. Like that's what we wanted to see, something like that. You know? Where's Ash going next? Because he's not just going to chill at home.
He's retiring, man.
Have you even seen these comments from AOA?
Imagine.
Right?
That's kind of scary.
Oh no.
Well, that's why they were trying to get him out of the fucking town.
Yeah.
The
Get
age
him out
of
of the
10
house.
or whatever. They were just like, yeah, here, have a fucking electric dog and go on an adventure.
Electric rat.
Yeah.
Electric
rat. No responsible parenting whatsoever.
No,
absolutely not.
All right. Well, that's basically the news we got for the week.
I think so too.
Yeah. As we did not get into slides. We don't really have anything for Trade Center. I think we were gonna try and come up with something for what was it, like an air fryer versus something else or some shit.
Yes.
This is what Marvel was putting up.
Situation, Marvel.
What's that?
Tell us the trade.
So my trade was, I was trying to look for these Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, these action figures. Hold on, let me just pull it up.
This was legit. He was looking in
priorities
to choose between. So
yeah,
we'll make it the Trade Center right now. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I do have one more for us then afterwards too. Another interesting trade that we don't actually need a slide for.
Oh, perfect. Is it going to be bag milk versus milk in cartons?
Oh no, that's a good one. That's the one for you, dude.
Right.
We were just discussing that earlier. So, dude, do you want to go ahead and explain how you drink bag milk out of the bag? Is it like an udder action, or?
Well, I mean, you can't really do it. You could do it. You got to have it in its little holder, right? You kind of got to hold the back of the bag too, or else the whole bag and everything will just, slap you in the face and spill over. You got to hold the back corner of the milk bag. And you tilt it back, and just away you go. And then once it's almost empty, you pull the bag right out of the holder and tip her back, and Bob's your uncle. Or I don't have it with me. I was gonna say, or if you just have carton milk, you know what to do.
Yeah, all right. I mean, that's it. They're bigger at the nail on the head.
I've never broken a bag of milk, just piercing it. Never. You'd be surprised.
I would be, because I feel like they would definitely break. All right, you got it.
I'm ready for my trade. So the first two things that I was looking for, irresponsibly, I'm not even sure why. I was looking for these Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Lighting Collection action figures.
Oh man!
I cannot find them anywhere, like in store at like GameStop and stuff like that. And all the websites that I was looking at, like the shipping was like $25 US, stuff like that, whatever. So I had a random thought. I'm like, I'll check Amazon, and this came to $73.92 Canadian with tax, about $85 or whatever. And I'm like, fuck, should I buy these? Because they're also on sale. So I'm like, fuck, now I really want to buy them.
Mm-hmm.
Man, why you gotta do me like that with the Power Rangers?
I know, look at that one. That one's so damn hard to find because that was released in like 2017. So
yeah,
we already know what dude's picking.
I like that Zeo one, man.
I know, Gold Ranger's the best Ranger. I just gotta say it, So, dude, if you want to buy it, is free. It would technically be free shipping in Canada. So it's over $35. Just so
All right, so we got these two, correct?
Yeah.
Versus
my responsible purchase that I wanted for the longest time, because I am over 30. I wanted to buy an air fryer, which is pretty much the same damn price. And look at this. It's 55% off. Save $121.
Yo, it's an 8-in-1, man.
8-in-1, 4.2 liters. It's just me at the house, so that fits. That's gonna fit a lot of damn food in there if I wanted to.
AOA, those are fighting words.
All right.
All right.
So, chat, what are you taking? The air fryer? What's behind door number 1? The air fryer or the Power Rangers figures?
You know what, man? Here's my thoughts.
Dude, we already know what you're taking.
So,
you want the Dracon?
Let me, as I always do, let me break it down. And it's Draken, not Dracon. We'll get that straight first. Honestly, those Power Rangers are dope, man. Like, they are sweet. Like you said, the Lord Draken you can't find anywhere. Gold Zero Ranger, like, come on, you gotta have it. And they're for a good price. They're not too inflated. You know, they're fair market value right now. And yeah, if you're a Power Rangers fan, you'd want that in your collection. However, dude, you got the 8-in-1 T-Foul Easy Fry here.
You know? I know.
That's food, man. Food is life, man. There ain't no comics if you don't got food. You know, I am a big advocate for eating. I love to eat. So as much as, you know, I'm a huge Power Ranger fan, dude, can you imagine the amount of things you can fry in that?
8-in-1.
8-in-1.
I have one option. I have 8 different types of options. This is the thing.
So, dude, I'm going air fryer.
See, I thought you were going to go air fryer because the air fryer would probably go the way of the Instapot, and you can't fucking give that shit away on Facebook Marketplace anymore.
Air fryer is 100 times better than an Instant Pot.
It is. I'm not going to kill my fucking self doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, everybody has an air fryer. Every brand's got a damn air fryer. So I just feel the deals could be there. But I mean, what if the Power Rangers aren't?
That's true. That's true.
Food, bro.
Food is literally life, though.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna lean towards the air fryer too. To be honest, like you said, it's the 8-in-1, man. You can do all sorts of shit there, and that Power Ranger just gonna sit on a shelf.
Well, that's it. They'll just
literally they're gonna sit on a shelf.
Can't eat them, can't fry them.
Right? Yeah, you can't even eat the motherfuckers if you do get hungry. So
I could. All right, I could throw them in the damn oven, but I couldn't throw them in. I couldn't crisp them up on the air fryer.
Jeez, good luck.
Fuck all that shit. And this is the one that I have at my work, and it works fucking perfectly. So I do know this brand for sure. So
just make sure you get the right size so it like fits a, you can put enough in there.
Yeah.
So if you get one of those small ones, man, you can't even get like a, whatever you want to put in there. Chicken.
I can't believe this, but I think it's damn near unanimous for the air fryer. Like, chat has been all over the fucking air fryer.
I'm disappointed in some of you guys because you didn't pick Power Rangers. However, I agree with you completely.
You're the fucking Power Rangers guy, and you didn't even pick Power Rangers.
You voted against it.
I know.
I could reheat a pizza in here. And dude, by the way, I tried one of the Delissio pizzas, and now I'm really upset that they're leaving.
I know, bro. Oh, you're telling me, man. I'm on the road every week, and I buy pizza when I'm on the road. And now I can't buy my favorite brand.
I tried the Delissio, the Canadian one. It's got pepperoni, bacon, and mushrooms in it.
Mushrooms, yeah.
And I never tried it because I don't like mushrooms. So then my friend picked them all off.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fucking game.
Fantastic, eh?
Oh,
yeah. Fuck. I'm not a mushroom guy either.
What am I gonna do?
The air fryer, clearly.
Yeah, man, you can put whatever you want. The best
doesn't
thing
even sound like it's a hard decision.
The best thing to put in an air fryer, man, and don't knock it till you try it, guys. So let's say you go out and get burritos, because right now burrito places are top notch. They're opening up everywhere, right?
Yes, Tim. It is a
turkey.
That's a full ass turkey in there.
No, I think that's a chicken, isn't it? Or
oh yeah,
that's a quail.
Yeah, some sort of pheasant.
Yeah. But if you go and get burritos or something, you get one of those extra large ones, and you don't end up finishing it. Put it in your fridge, man. If you're gonna eat it later, throw it in the air fryer. 350, 375, just for 5-10 minutes, just to get nice and crisp. Oh man, so good.
Cooks with common food. That's a new segment.
There's a human hand in that photo, also. So that is either the largest pheasant in the world or the world's smallest human.
You're really calling my shit on it. Hey guys, I'm gonna buy this fucking air fryer.
Do it. And
Sounds like the Empire's the
when
winner.
you get it, you're gonna cook something for us on the show.
Fuck yeah.
What is this show becoming? Oh, we're buying it too.
You know who ate all
Nice.
this? Chef. Comic Chef. Where the hell
Just
is
make
he?
sure it doesn't pull up any of your info or anything.
Yeah, we don't want that. Block that shit out.
Yeah.
I do have one more sort of trade scenario for you. So we don't need any slides for it or anything like that. It's
Okay.
just kind of real quick thought it up. So and I just want to get you guys' opinion on it. Which one would you take? X-Men #1 from 1990s, or
No.
the X-Men #1 facsimile edition?
No. You
Yes.
can't do that.
Which one are you taking, dude?
Oh man. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's the original.
They're both shit. Most overprinted book in the world. First, a facsimile of the most overprinted book in the world, charged for more than you can find the most overprinted book in the world.
But it's gonna be low print, bro.
Fuck,
Yeah,
it will be. So that's where I started leaning towards is that facsimile, because it's gonna be a lower print than the original. But
It's funny that it's going to be lower print by numbers, and the fact that everybody has it, then no one's going to order it. So,
yeah,
many reasons. But you know what I wish they made? Into a full one cover? Hold on. If you guys didn't see it, they finally shared it today. Where the fuck? The Alex Ross. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's happening, maybe.
So
yeah, that'll be sweet.
He's doing that across multiple.
Sorry.
No, is he doing that across multiple issues or whatever? Or?
I do believe it's a connecting cover, which I love the idea, but I wish they stuck to and they did the gatefold like they did with.
I think it's a gatefold. Yeah.
You think so? Because the one with the green background was the gatefold. So it'd be nice if they stick with that idea, but it's Marvel and they're gonna make money, so they're gonna split over 5 covers and then release the gatefold.
Yeah, probably, honestly. Okay, so facsimile or regular though? Man, I'm going facsimile on this one. I know I'm paying more for it, but like you guys said, it's gonna be a lower print run, and everyone and their dogs and their dogs, and everyone else has an X-Men 1. Most overprinted book in the world. You can find them in dollar bins. Man, people can't even pay you to give them away. Everybody's got them. So I'll just go for the facsimile just for the comedy sake of it. It's just hilarious. They made a facsimile of the most overprinted book.
Why not?
Do I get to choose which edition I get? I would pick the gatefold if I got it. Did that come out at the same time as everything else?
No, sure. I don't think it will.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if it did or not. I can't remember.
Because this was just announced, was it not?
No. He's talking about the original.
Yeah.
Oh, the original.
Because it was the collecting, and then the
I don't really remember, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was 2 in 1991, so
I was a little older than that, but
so that I told you how old I am, and I was 2. But I mean, technically, the gatefold does have the first preview appearance of Omega Red because he's in a pinup. So technically,
yeah, that's true. It's true. It is a preview appearance, I guess. So
that holds value. So I guess I would go with that.
Okay,
that's my selling point. That's the selling point.
That's your selling point.
I'm probably gonna go with facsimile because I already own a copy of X-Men 1, and I don't have one of the facsimile yet, so I guess that would be the one. You know what though? With the X-Men 1 and the Turok 1, I would actually take the Turok 1 because I don't have one. I've managed to fucking dodge that bullet at every turn somehow.
Bro, me too somehow.
I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how, but I have not come up with a Turok 1.
I've had Turok 1 twice in my life. When I was a kid, I had it as a hand-me-down for my cousins, and I bought one because it was $1, and only because it was a really clean copy because it is that cardstock and foil. So
yeah, I mean, that's probably why I've kind of dodged that bullet. Like, even the ones that I have come across are, like they're fucked up. So I'm just like, yeah, it might only be $1, but nah, I don't really need to. I'm sure I can find a better copy down the road somewhere. So,
I like Tim's comment too. 9.9 copies of X-Men 1 shouldn't go for anything. $10.
I wonder what the CGC is. Let's look it up for the fun of it.
It's gotta be insane.
Yeah. But you know what? But
probably not as high as Spawn though.
Spawn and ASM 300 are the top, I do believe.
Yeah, I was gonna say Spawn's probably the fucking highest. It just seems like there's more copies of Spawn graded than there were copies of Spawn 1 that ever actually existed. So like it's fucking weird. It's like we're sending them in for regrades and shit like 3 times, 4 times, whatever.
Let's see. What books did we say? Spawn 1 and
Spawn 1, I think ASM 300 versus that X-Men 1. This show's run off the rails. Who knew that was going to happen?
You got to expect that to come,
Oh yeah, Spider-Man 1. There's probably a shit ton of those on there too.
Yeah.
That's another big one.
What year did ASM 300 come out?
Fuck.
1990 something. Wait.
Trying to think. Let's see.
1988, probably.
Yeah, it sounds
right.
right.
I think it was a little before 90.
And then Spider-Man 1. What year was that? 1991, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was the same year as X-Men.
Dude, what a time to be a comic collector.
Right? But again, the insanely high print runs. I mean, could you imagine if like if those books had came out, under like today's print run numbers or whatever?
Okay, so I found the numbers. So which one do you want to do first?
X-Men 1.
X-Men 1? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
How many copies?
We were just wondering.
How many copies do you think are graded? Like total?
Oh shit, probably. Fuck, man, I would guess at least 100,000.
Oh, those are. Wait. Oh, that's way. No, that is way too high. It's under 100. Oh yeah.
It's under 100.
100,000, yeah.
Oh, under 100,000. Yeah.
Wasn't the print run on that like a fucking million or some shit?
I thought it was like 8 million or something like that.
I'm gonna guess.
Seems like a very
27,000.
All right. Well, we have. Oh fuck! I don't know which one. Wait. Shit.
All right.
One.
Oh, not the right.
Oh.
BC's gonna hate us. We're all fired.
He's rolling in his grave.
I know, right? He is. He
No,
definitely
I'm fine. He's at a place that's got Popeyes. He's fucking fine.
Yeah, he's in heaven right now.
Unless I did it wrong, and you know how CGC is so fucking weird.
Yeah,
one has 17,000 graded copies.
What? Wow.
But
then you add in the special collector's edition, which I think would be the gatefold.
Yeah.
And add another 6,700. So what is that? 23,000.
I would have thought it would have been a lot more.
Huh. Yeah, I would have thought a little more.
But then
damn, I would have thought Spawn was way fucking higher too.
So keep track of those numbers. 27,000. So which one?
Well, Baker got Spawn 1 in chat. He knows that shit offhand. He's got a ticker that sits right beside his computer. Every time a Spawn 1 gets graded, he gets another little tick on it.
Well, he says there's 30,000. He's got 29,999 of them graded.
Yo, that's crazy. That is fucking insane.
Middle one.
Oh, Spider-Man 1.
All right. Which one? How many do you think?
Oh, go collect. Okay.
Baker just dropped it.
Good idea.
13,000, eh?
Wow.
Wow, that blows that. Wow. I would have thought a little more.
Let's see. So 13, but does that count everything? So it's 11,000 for the regular, 7,000 for the gold.
Yeah, because there was like a silver or a gold, platinum.
Yeah.
Platinum has 2,100. And the poly bag, 23. Poly bag silver, 2,000 silver edition, 15,000.
So that's like 37,000 altogether. Give or take.
Yeah, that's like almost hitting 40.
Yeah, Okay, that makes a little more sense. I can see that.
All right.
Wow. That was
the
nice
Spawn 1 is still
go off on.
number 1.
Let's see. These are the two big ones, so either one.
I'm sure it's still Spawn 1. It's got to be.
You know what? I'm saving ASM 300 for last because I think it's gonna be the big one. So, what do you think for Spawn?
30,075. I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark.
I love it. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Wow. 30,000. Yeah. Wow. So that is right. So.
Damn, I'm good.
Damn you, Baker.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
Okay, what about ASM 300?
I'm gonna say for that one like 20.
I'm gonna say 25,000.
And
because I feel like it's gonna be more than the X-Men.
Oh yeah,
but less than the Spawn. So
what's that there? I can't see it. I'm on my phone, so the screen.
33,000.
33.
Holy shit! It's more.
Wow.
Shit! Wow.
33,538.
Wow. Yeah, I guess it just recently moved past it.
That's insane.
That's about a 3,000 issue difference. So yeah, that wasn't too long ago. Wow.
But it's crazy, like when people submit things like a 0.5. There's 7 in total. Like, why?
Yeah, I don't.
One's restored, unfortunately.
I mean, maybe sentimental value.
Yeah, I guess.
15K of the Spawn ones are a 9.8.
Oh yeah, that's what we should have looked up. How many are 9/8 and shit like that?
Oh yeah, Spawn 1's definitely got the highest ratio though. That's like 50% ratio.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah, they gotta have the highest number.
We gotta do a segment like that sometimes. Go over books, look at the census, talk about
right. There's some interesting information you can find.
There's some good info there. Yeah.
That shit. So.
All right. On.
Well, guys, we've stretched it out. I think about as long as we can.
We did pretty good.
I thought
we did good for being down half the crew and not having any slides, and literally, and I mean literally, winging it.
Yeah, it was complete miscommunication. We were under the impression that dude had already had them, but unfortunately, we'd never checked with dude to see if he
actually asked me.
So.
Yeah, you're like, so dude, you got the slides? I'm like, what slides? Oh, you don't have slides? I was like, no.
Crisis.
You're like, oh, I'm like, why was I supposed to make them? Like nobody asked me. And this, mind you, this is 5 minutes before the show too.
Seemed like a good time to ask.
And I'm on the road, so I don't even have a laptop with me.
Oh shit! Right? Look, bigger, nail on there, right there. That was nice. Way version of the show.
That's a compliment, bro. I'll take it.
It was. We got fucking upgraded.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh man.
Right on.
But no, it wasn't too bad. I think we managed to hit all the major points. We got new comic book day in, we got the news in, and we got some fucking Trade Center in somehow.
I'm buying the air fryer, and you know what? I actually get paid this week. I forgot, so I could actually get both technically.
Oh, don't do it, man! Don't do it.
I could get the Power Rangers and the air fryer. What are you talking?
There you go. Yeah, that's the winner right there. Get both.
Damn. Yeah, no, I agree with Tim. That was fun. I enjoyed looking up the census. Definitely do it again sometime.
We might have to look into doing a special on that or something.
Mm-hmm.
We come up with some idea to do some shit like that. I feel like we can come up with something.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
But all right, guys. Well, that's the show. So, dude, you wanna hit him with it before we get out of here?
Yes, sir. So other than tonight, guys, you can catch us this Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern, till 12 till 1:30. It all depends on how big the FOC is. We'll be doing Royally Fucked, which we go over Previews World and look at everyone's previews for the next 3 weeks and let you know what we're picking up or what we're not picking up. It is the off week for the Hall show, so next Thursday we'll be back on with Show Me Your Halls. And other than that, guys, you can catch us here every Monday, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. Eastern time for Previously On. And put the oh man, I
knew this man. I knew it.
Move this
I was
man.
flexing up there the whole time he was doing that just to see. I was like, he's trying so hard to keep a straight face.
I was trying to. I was like, I gotta stay focused here. I saw Power Rangers at the bottom of the screen. I didn't read the rest. I was like, no, stay focused.
You know what that is? That's like the 2023 version of putting your Green Army men underneath the like a microscope underneath the sunlight.
Yeah, magnifying glass and just burning them alive and setting your grass on fire. Yeah, that was good.
Shit.
All right, and last but not least, guys, if you didn't already, go ahead and start putting the comments on the videos and stuff like that, because here within the next couple weeks, we're going to be a giveaway based just on that. And we've only done 2 videos so far that we've had that announcement out. So,
yeah. Yes. So we're doing our Hall
Make
show,
sure you get them in.
our giveaway show. That's going to be on the 17th.
That too, yeah. 17th.
Yeah. And then Retrospec is on April 3rd. So is that next Monday? Monday. That's next Monday. Yeah,
yes.
It is.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then it's the week after that we'll be off because of Easter.
Yeah.
And then the giveaway show.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that, man. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Tons of people on here just hanging out. I think our regular schedule for that show is going to be right off. I'm just saying this without actually talking to anybody. Looking at our track record from the last 2 giveaway shows, we just enjoy chilling, guys. That's what it's all about, this community. We all have one love, and it's comics. So we just want everybody to hop on, talk comics, talk about whatever, and just hang out. And we got tons of stuff to give away from you amazing people in the chat, us Kingpins, and a few others.
Yep, for sure. All right, guys. Well, that's the show for tonight. We appreciate you sticking with us while we were winging it through it.
Yeah.
We all survived. We made it out the other side. And hopefully we'll see you back here next week.
LBC was the best show that you guys have ever seen.
Exactly. Amazing. Highest production value.
Hell yeah.
We'll rate it on IMDb, give it a 10 stars or whatever, or Rotten Tomatoes.
99% on Rotten Tomatoes. There you go.
Exactly.
Later, guys.
All right. Peace, guys.